Thank you for joining me. We will begin this flow in our child's pose. So we'll bring big toes to touch. Send the knees as wide as the mat or keep the knees together, whichever suits you. Let the fingertips head out long towards the top of the mat and allow the chest to melt down to the floor. Forehead onto the mat and begin by taking some nice deep breaths in. Sending the air all the way into the bottom of the belly, the bottom of the rib cage. And then exhaling either through the nose or the mouth. And just start to lengthen the inhales. And lengthen the exhales. Noticing whether you're breathing in through the top of the chest or whether you can send the air down into the bottom of the belly. And can you send the hips a little bit closer towards the heels and reach the fingertips a bit further away. Then on your next inhale, bring the hands in towards the body, lifting the weight up onto the knees, knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders, untucking the toes. Think about zipping up through the core, so creating that awareness, tucking the chin slightly and pushing the hands into the mat to find your neutral tabletop position. From here, we're going to inhale to drop the belly, lift the chest, pull the collarbones through. Exhale to tuck the chin, rounding through the upper back, mid back, lower back. Inhale to drop the belly, lift the chest, pull the collarbones through. Exhale to round from the chin, from the upper back, the mid back, the lower back. A few more like that. So inhaling to drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhaling to round through the back. And can you slow down the movement? Can you think about moving each segment one at a time in the back? Imagine rolling a coin from the crown of the head all the way down to the sacrum. And there's no kinks, there's no lumps. It moves slowly and smoothly. One more of each. So exhaling as you round. Inhaling to drop the belly, reach the collarbones through. Coming back to your neutral tabletop position for a moment, think about zipping up through the core, pushing the hands away, tuck the chin slightly. Take a deep breath in and out. And then when you're ready, if you have a block to hand or a cushion, placing the block on the mat, taking a seat in a comfortable seated posture. First, placing the hands onto the knees, grounding down through the sit bones, lifting the crown of the head towards the ceiling, tucking the chin slightly. Take a deep breath in and out. This time as you inhale, send the fingertips up nice and high. As you exhale, twisting to the left, right hand to the left knee. Left hand goes down behind you on the fingertips. Think about finding length as you inhale. And as you exhale, to either twist a little bit deeper or appreciate the movement within the upper back. Tuck the chin slightly. Keep breathing in a nice slow rhythm. On your next inhale, send the fingertips up nice and high. And as you exhale, twisting to the right. So left hand onto right knee, right hand back behind you on the fingertips. Inhaling to find length. Exhaling to twist a little bit deeper. Inhale to find length. Exhale to twist. One more each way. So inhaling, send the fingertips up nice and high. Exhaling to twist to the left. Inhaling, send the fingertips up nice and high. Exhale to twist to the left. Good. Coming back through center, removing the block from underneath you, heading back. Swing the legs around, allow the legs to come out in front of you. Easing down to the elbows and then onto the back, keeping the knees bent, feet flat on the ground. Have the feet about hip width apart, not so close that you can touch the feet, but just slightly away. Palms down on facing the ground. And as you inhale, we're going to tuck the belly, scooch the pelvis under, so scoop the bum under, lifting through the hips as you inhale to your bridge. Exhaling to lower piece by piece through the back. Inhaling to lift the hips, scoop the belly under, awareness through the tummy, squeeze the glutes at the top, pushing down through the heels. Exhale to lower through the mid-back, the lower back, and the pelvis. Inhale to lift, pushing down through the feet, scooping the belly through. Exhale to lower. 2 more like that. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to lower. 1 more. Inhale, scoop the belly up. Squeezing the glutes at the top, pushing down through the heels, holding for a moment. Exhaling to lower. Keeping the knees bent, heel toe the feet as wide as the mat. And just gently windscreen wiper the legs left and right. Arms can either be out beside you in a T shape, in a cactus shape, whichever suits you. Moving mindfully with the movement. Good, and then when your knees are next, back in center, bringing both knees into chest, give yourself a nice squeeze. Maybe curling up to a tight ball, bringing nose to knees. Maybe rocking back and forward through the lower back. Noticing how your body feels. And then pausing for a moment in stillness. Placing the hands on the back of the thighs. Just rock and roll gently 2 or 3 times up to a seated position. Option to either roll over the ankles or to swing the legs around. To come back to our start with the child's pose. Knees can either be as wide as the mat or touching. Hands can be out in front of you or down beside you for a more restorative posture. And just take a few deep breaths in through the nose, filling the belly all the way up. Noticing the sensation of the belly on the thighs. And exhaling either through the nose or mouth. You have the option here if you need to shoot off to end the flow, or you're welcome to go through the cycle again.